Alright, hello everyone. So, over the weekend I successfully redumped and successfully installed a bunch of my PS3 games, because turns out a bunch of digital PS3 games actually need to go into a specific RPCS3 directory for you to be able to launch them, so that's what I had to do. And so, today, we will be playing Jetpack Joyride. I'm so excited. The only issue is that I don't have the times two coins DLC, because apparently it requires a constant connection to PSN servers, and when I try and simulate a PSN connection, it instantly crashes, so that kind of sucks. That being said, I am connected to RPCN for leaderboards. What are my missions? Near miss with 100 zappers, damn. Alright. Damn. I love how that counts as a near miss. Damn it. Okay. Okay. All right. God damn it. 78, okay. 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 I actually love Profit Bird. It might be my favorite vehicle. Oh god. Alright. Are you kidding? How was I supposed to get that token? What the hell? Damn. I'm not getting the two vehicles I need. That's odd. Ooh. Finally. Alright, we need to get to like, what? 700 something? 740? Nice. Man. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm super happy that I was able to successfully install the rest of my digital games. But it's like 5 games that I don't really play. Like, there's Jetpack Joyride and I guess Goat Simulator? You know, out of the 5 games that I had to redump. Like, out of the 5 games that I had to redump, there's like 2 that I'm actually, you know, I've been playing on a relatively consistent level. Because I don't know, there, like, there's a game called Puppeteer that I was super excited to, like, be like, oh man, I never actually really played this game. And I booted it up, I played for like 30 minutes, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I can see why I never really played this. It's not bad per se, it's just... I don't know how to explain it. It's just a very... unengaging game. Right? Like, it's a platformer. And by looking at it, you'd think it would be a little bit like Little Big Planet, but it's like... I don't even know what to call it. Like, it's like if Super Mario Bros. 3 had the level transitions of the original Legend of Zelda. So, like, it's just... super weird. Like, each area is its own little puzzle that you have to get through, and then you move on to the next one and you're slowly progressing through the story. It's super weird. Maybe I'm revealing that I didn't get that far in the game, but like I said, I only played it for like 30 minutes before being like, okay, what am I doing here? Not that I didn't understand the story, I was just like, is this all the game has to offer? Like, I really don't know. If... Shit. Nice. I got super close to 500 there. Yeah. Really close to 500. Oh my god. Isn't there a trophy for getting to 500 meters? 5,000 meters, sorry? I got really close to 500 meters, and it's like nearly 10 times that. Just gotta do this until we get... No. How close to... God. Damn it. Damn. Okay. So using a vehicle. Okay, we can do that. See, we're already halfway there. Not getting you. How many? Okay. Okay. Because if the changing gravity challenge gave us more than 2 stars, then I would have prioritized it, but since it doesn't, it's better if we just go through the 1500 challenge. Since those 2 challenges are pretty incompatible. Nice. How many how many near misses was that just now? Like 8? I counted 8. Sick. God, where was he? Where was that 2 runs ago? Nice. We're just gonna cash in. Sick. Okay. I'm sure I could pull that off. Okay. Damn it. That did not go well at all. Alright. Damn it. Man, what's wrong with me today? There we go. Oh yeah. Damn. Okay. Come on. Nice. Okay, 6 more zappers. 5 more. One more. No! Damn. 25, okay, that's gonna be tricky. Don't run away. Nice. I think 30 scientists is the big one, right? Alright. Right, I completed the near miss one. I should even tell you how many scientists use 5.5 if you need to do it in one game. Damn. Okay. Is anyone keeping track of how many scientists I've high-fived so far? Nah, I didn't think so. There we go. Easy. Yeah, 750 coins in one game. Okay. Damn. Oh man, that's unfortunate. I really don't like 750 head start. Nice. I could have sworn it was 30 scientists in one game. Please don't collect any coins. Okay. Since I had the head start, we'll go for the 1,750 without collecting any coins. I would go with the teleporter, but I think I have the magnet. I don't want to go with any vehicles, actually. I don't want to force a certain playstyle where I'm put in a position where I have to collect coins. Come on, there we go. Easy. Now with these spin tokens, we can try and get a jackpot on the spinner. On the slots. That's what they're called. Damn. Oh man, okay. Well. No way. Sick. That was what? Okay. Alright. Nice. Okay. Very good. Now we only need to get what? What's 750 divided by 2? 375? 375 coins? I can pull that off. Okay. Of course there's one I couldn't get. Alright, we're about halfway there. We got this. Okay. Come on, oh man. Okay. One more thing of coins and we should be good. Eee, that was close. Oh no. Oh man, we'll just cash out, honestly. Oh, okay, another extra double, nice. Sick. All right. All right. Alright. Fly above 10 zappers in one game. That's what we're going for right now. Actually, okay, yeah, they're all one. Okay. Sick. Okay. Ah, boy. Nice. Oh, sick. Why did I do that? What is wrong with me? Yeah. Sick. Come on. Why is there no damage dealing things? Ah, oh, man, what the heck? But seriously, why did it not give me anything that I could hurt, like... Man, what was that? Just gotta... There we go. And then between 400 and 500, we'll go for that one. Yeah, we'll go for that one. Oh, I completely forgot on... Okay, well, I guess... Well... Me getting Mr. Cuddles kinda... screwed up the plan, but not terribly so. Okay, well... That's great. Thanks for that game. Nice. Buy 300 coins in one game. That can be done very easily. Like I said. Okay. All right. Easy. Perfect. Oh yeah, on foot. Again, I really wish it would tell us how far we need to go still. Nice, there we go. Right, the 50 lights. We'll work towards that, and then if we die, we die. Red lights. There we go. Don't even need to do nothing. Damn it. High-five scientists. Oh boy, that's gonna be... I don't know. Oh, I also have nerd repellent, so it's gonna be really tricky to do that one. And destroy the hog. Why am I constantly getting Mr. Cuddles? Nice. Damn. There we go. Nice. Of course we can't get any red lights. Damn. Oh man. Okay, we got this. Nice. All right. Oh, come on. Okay. Three more. There we go. Okay. Of course. Why is it always Mr. Cuddles? I swear, I'm gonna get the... There we go. I'm gonna... Wait, okay, we're all good. Honestly, yeah. I'm going to get the coin magnet for Mr. Cuddles and never see him again. Are you... Shit. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to go. My cat needed some water. Okay, fly by 50 zappers, a single run. Okay. Okay, there we go. Nice. Okay. Am I gonna be screwed? Oh god. There we go. Do I have one? Oh yeah, it's a little stomper. Okay. Nice. Let's see if I can afford a coin magnet upgrade. Damn. Okay, I can. Let's do Cuddles. Because I've been getting Mr. Cuddles a lot recently, and I know for a fact that I'm not going to see him ever again now that I've gotten that upgrade. What are my challenges? 18... Oh, well, I kind of screwed up on the bottom one, but whatever. Of course, it's a little stomper. How far do I have to go? 275? Nice, around 500 I'll make it. Haha. Oh man. I honestly don't know what my favorite vehicle is. Probably either the teleporter or the gravity suit, maybe? Oh no, Prophet Bird. I just remembered. It absolutely is Prophet Bird. I love Prophet Bird so much. There we go. Okay. Oh god, I wasn't thinking. Oh, thank you. No! Oh, thank god, I really don't like the 750 head start. $55 scientists. Near miss with a missile, 55. Oh, I've been shooting all of them. Okay, well, I got the near miss. Okay. Right, I need 750 without collecting any coins. Guess we'll just stay low. I'm sorry, 1 second. What is going on in Spotify right now? Why is it... What? Oh, it's not even playing my actual... What? Why is it not playing in any of my actual playlists? Why is it in local files? What the hell? That's weird. Anyway, sorry about that. $14 more. Very close to getting... There we go. Okay. Right. Spin tokens. Man. All right. Level up. Sick. 12. Destroy the gravity suit 3 times. Okay. Man. There we go. What do we do? Okay, destroy the okay, yeah, spin tokens. That's the main one. Why are we not getting the gravity suit? Come on, we got it. There we go. 5 more. Oh man. Whew. Oh, come on. Nice. There we go. 4 more. Perfect. Come on. I really don't like the 750 head starter one. That's a really annoying. Play 3. Easy. Nice. No. Not what I wanted. Also not what I wanted. Let's just cash in. Okay. Maybe once we have enough. Gotta just what am I trying to say? Just gotta cover as much ground on foot as we can. Come on, nice. It doesn't progress. Even though we're, you know, traveling on foot. Alright. That went surprisingly well. Ah, come on. I really don't like head start at all. Yeah. Oh God. Okay. Alright, well. What the man? At least have it be optional. Seven? Huh. Okay. Alright. I always love when I can just walk with that happening. Nice. Alright, destroying the gravity suit. Nice, there we go, that's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, I need to destroy it. Nice. Awesome. Hopefully we can get some coins. No. Sick. Let's just cash these in. Okay. Need 7 red lights in one game. I think we're at 4. Nice. Could have been better. Okay. We'll do one more. We'll see about doing one more. We'll do one more run, then I might switch games here to maybe Sly. I don't know about Sly. I 100%ed Sly 2 over the weekend, and I really don't feel like doing Sly 1, and I always save Sly 3 for September 23rd. But yeah, it's kind of interesting that finally, for the 5-year anniversary of my channel, I'll finally be playing Sly 3 on RPCS3. Because last year I played the PS2 version because I guess people voted for that. And 5-year anniversary, we're gonna do the PS3 version again, but on RPCS3, and which I'm super excited for. I'm super excited for that. Oh, crap, we just missed it. Okay, then. Alright. Right, okay. Let's get the stars from that. Alright. Above 60 zappers, okay. Alright. There we go. Easy 2 stars we're about to get here. There we go. Sick. Damn it. Oh, we're so close. Alright. Well. Still leveled up. How far do we have to go? 450? Alright. And obviously the other 2 are still very doable, so no reason in ending the run early to get the stars. Damn. How many are left? 35? Okay. Little scamper. Alright. And I just realized we... Oh, man. Okay. Nice, damn it. Okay. Nice. Damn it. How close are we? 11? Oh man. Okay. Okay. Sick. Awesome. Damn. I was not paying attention at all. I guess we don't really need nerd repellent anymore. Nice. Okay. Nice. Let's get that distance one done. Oh, come on! Come on, yes. Nice! Oh! Awesome. And we level up. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. You know what? Better idea. And we get a trophy. That being said, just to help with the extra bit of money that we'll need to get a jetpack that isn't the machine gun. Sick. Damn. Alright. How many spin tokens do we currently have? Damn. Oh, thank God. Okay. Well. Okay. Sick. Okay. This last one doesn't really matter. Well, it does, but we can't really get it right now. Yeah. Let's just cash in. I don't want to... I just want to get the money and get my stars. 15... Okay. Okay. So what? 15? Okay, 10. Oh, come on. Alright then. Why did I even do that? Wait a minute. Does traveling 900 meters in a vehicle count? Oh, come on. That was so close. I don't think it counted. Okay. Okay. There we go. I don't know why I did, yes we can, okay, that's good. Okay, we can focus on the scientists now. Why aren't they high-fiving me? That's pretty rude, honestly. Nice. And right as we... classic. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's just cash out. Destroy. Oh, collect 5 full groups of coins. Okay. Do I have any gadgets that'll help me actually get coins? No, not really. Oh. Part of me feels like I should go out of my way to get that one before anything else, so I can feel like I can get use out of it. Sick. What are my current? Okay, yeah. Ah, of course. Of course, it's always one where I can't get the full group of coins ever. Alright, time to destroy Mr. Cuddles. Sick. Sick, there we go. Alright. So I guess unless we find Mr. Cuddles again, I don't think I'm gonna make any progress. So yeah, let's just end it here. Come on. Yeah! Five zappers in one game. Alright. I can pull that off. Alright. Right, yeah, near misses with zappers. Damn. Sick. I remember the first game that I streamed in, what was it, 2024? I think 2024? The first game I streamed in 2024 was Goat Simulator. That was, I feel like the first game I should stream in, well, it should be the first game I stream in 2027. What was the first game I streamed in 2026? Just cash in. I actually can't remember. Someone check for me. It should say something like a month ago. Over a month ago. Somewhere between 1 and 2 months ago. You've gone too far if it says 2 months ago. I think. I'm actually really curious if someone could actually go and look. That would be much appreciated. But I legitimately can't remember what the first game I streamed in 2026 was. What would it have been? No Man's Sky? That's the only thing I can maybe think of is No Man's Sky. I don't think it would have been Team Fortress 2. I'd be very surprised if it was Team Fortress 2. It's usually a single player. I usually make sure to stream a single player game on the first stream of the year. Because single player games are where it's at, honestly. If you, like, don't get me wrong, if you enjoy multiplayer games, more power to you. But, man. Play some Jetpack Joyride. Play some Sly Cooper. Play some Oddworld. Play some Final Fantasy. Play some Chrono Trigger. Play some Medieval. What other... Play some Psychonauts. Oh my god, dude. Psychonauts? Woo! Woo! Oh yeah. Some Psychonauts? Oh yeah. Play some Sunset Overdrive. Play some early Assassin's Creed. Like anything before Valhalla, honestly. That's like my cutoff point when Assassin's Creed started to go downhill is Valhalla. That was like the first, like Syndicate was the last good Assassin's Creed, honestly. I know a lot of people's cutoff point was Black Flag. Right? Like that original trilogy was like peak Assassin's Creed, and I'm not gonna necessarily disagree with that. I'm just gonna say that, like, genuinely, the first 3 Assassin's Creed games are kind of ruined by their shitty control scheme. I say that, but it's literally only because I'm so used to playing with Black Flag and Syndicate's control scheme that going to the earlier games is just such a difficult experience for me, just because I'm so used to those other games' control schemes. Yeah, I need to destroy Mr. Cuddles. What are some other good, like, really good single-player games? I was about to say the Back to the Future games, but you can't buy those we can't get those anymore. Ah, whatever. What are some other banger single-player games? Play some Lego games. Oh my god, play Lego Batman. Seriously, if you have not played any Traveler's Tales games from like 2004 to like 2010, for like anything between the original, like the complete saga to the Clone Wars, anything in between that time frame, play those Lego games. They are genuinely peak gaming. I'm not even kidding. Lego Batman? Oh my god, I love Lego Batman. That might be my favorite Lego game, honestly. Maybe. Lego Marvel Superheroes is also very high up there. Like, if it released on PS3, it's probably a banger. There's like an 80% chance that it's a total banger. Though I do think it would be cool if they released more unlicensed LEGO games. Like, there's some kind of... Like, LEGO Brawls? Oh my god. So, LEGO Worlds? Oh my god. LEGO 2K Drive? Eh. LEGO Racers? Oh my god. LEGO 2K Drive is a joke of a game, and I'm surprised that game was even allowed to be made, honestly. I don't want to say that it's bad, it's just so... It's an open world racing game. Which, look, as someone who doesn't think that open world games are a poison on the industry, because I don't. People who say that open world games are this, you know, a poison to the industry. No, I mean, don't get me wrong, there are bad games that happen to be open world games, but I don't think they're bad because they're an open world game, right? But if your game is a racing game and it's open world, that can work. Like Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, that game, or wait, is it Hot Pursuit or Need for Speed Rivals? I think it's Need for Speed Rivals. Need for Speed Rivals, that's a really good open world racing game. The Crew, oh my god. Like, open world and racing can work. But outside of those two examples I gave, I genuinely cannot think of a single good open world racing game. Right? Now, granted, I haven't played... What is it called? It's Mario Kart World. Whatever the new Mario Kart game is called, I can't remember right now. Oh, 32 signed. That's the really difficult one. Yeah. Well, I haven't played it, and I don't intend on playing it. So I'm not gonna give my opinion on it. All I know is that I feel like Sonic Racing Crossroads deserved best racing/sports game. But yeah, I don't know, I don't know, I feel like there could be... Because I don't know, like, the open world games... Right, that's so weird saying open world games like it's its own genre when like it's a mechanic, honestly. You know? The open world is a mechanic. It's not a genre of game because would you really put Skyrim and Sunset Overdrive in the same like, yeah, sure, they're both open world games, but that's like saying that that's like saying Team Fortress 2 and Dead by Daylight are both RPGs because they both have a level up mechanic. Or they both have an XP-based progression system. Like... Yeah, you're not wrong that this mechanic exists in both of these games, but that doesn't mean that we should be putting them on the same level as each other. You know? And most people don't. You know? And you know, most people don't with both of those examples. But by referring to both as open world games, I'm just saying that it's reductive. That's the point I'm trying to get across, is that it's extremely reductive. And I don't think that reducing because like even games like the Final Fantasy games are open world games, right? Up until like 7 maybe, and maybe later in the game it becomes much more open world, but like, or I guess maybe up until like Final Fantasy X. Does Final Fantasy X have like an actual open world that the player can explore? I don't think so. Does it? If it does, I haven't gotten that far in the game. Holder, oh, okay. Near misses, high five scientist. Okay, we can get rid of Mr. Cuddles. Yeah, I don't think open world games are this crime against gaming, right? Not that I think that every game I also don't think that every game should have an open world. I think that's really dumb. I don't think there's a lot of games that would work as open world games. Just period, you know? Like, could you imagine if Half-Life became, like, Half-Life 3 comes out and it's this open world? You know, like, oh my god, this is just like, I don't know. I don't know, not to say that. That's another, like, what are some of the... Okay, this is an odd question. Who does open world games better? Right, what company makes better open world games? Bethesda or Rockstar? I think Bethesda makes better open world games, personally. Or sorry, let me rephrase it. I think Bethesda makes better open worlds to explore, right? There's more things to do in Bethesda's open worlds. Whereas in Rockstar's open worlds, it's not to say that they don't make good open worlds, it's just, it's very clearly just a medium to get from mission to mission instead of it's clearly just a sandbox to mess around in between missions instead of an actual, like, I don't know how to explain it. And in Bethesda games, there's actually things to do in basically any area that you wish to explore, right? There's always something to collect, to, you know, get XP from, or, you know, you can always just go out and fight some enemies out in the open world, you know? And sure, in Rockstar games, you can always get, like, the cops on your ass, or, you know, rob whoever you want and stuff to get whatever money, but it's, in Rockstar games, it's very clearly just a medium to waste time in between missions. It's a medium to kill time in between missions, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that that's... what I'm saying is that Bethesda's and Rockstar's open world philosophy are very different, right? Because they feel very different. Because when I'm exploring an open world game in a Bethesda game, I'm usually looking for something, or I'm actually going out of my way to get something out of just walking around. Whereas in a Rockstar game, I feel like I'm just kind of not necessarily going through the motions of exploring an area, but I feel like there's better things to be doing than just exploring around. Though this is kind of, when we talk about Red Dead Redemption, it gets a little different. I think Red Dead Redemption's open world is better than the GTA open world experience, just because there are animals that you can hunt and skin for money. So there is that level of being able to go out for its own sake and feel like you're not wandering around a sandbox for its own sake. You know? I'm running out of water. And again, I want to make it clear, neither of these things, like, that, none of what I've said is a bad thing. But I think that especially considering there's no fast travel in Rockstar games, there just isn't, right? There's taking taxis and stuff, like it's, you know, there's things there, you know, there's idle ways of travel, but there isn't any actual fast travel. There's no selecting an area, looking at a loading screen, and then you're there, right? Now, granted, is that immersion breaking? I guess, sure, but I'm gonna be fully honest, I care very little about immersion. You know, I don't know. If I wanted to be immersed in a world, I would, you know, I don't know. Go play D&D maybe? I don't know. What else is there to say about Rockstar Open Worlds? Because yeah, I think that's another really big reason I don't like Rockstar Open Worlds is because there's just no fast travel. Right? If you're gonna have an open world game, fast travel is kind of either have fast travel or have it genuinely fun to traverse your overworld. You know? Like, because Rock's, like, I don't know. I feel like I gotta compare it to Insomniac, because I think Insomniac does open worlds the absolute best, bar none. Genuinely. Sunset Overdrive? Spider-Man? Come on. How have they not been making open world games? Like, how have they not started making open world games more? Like, or sooner, I guess. Like, come on. How have we not gotten, like, an open world? Well, like, actually, yeah. How have we not gotten, like, well, I guess Ratchet and Clank. I was about to say, how have we not gotten, like, an open world Ratchet and Clank game? But it's like, Ratchet and Clank has always been about going from planet to planet, and even then going to a specific planet, you're only really exploring a city, right? You know? So I can definitely see it not really working. Like an open world game not really working for Ratchet and Clank. But then again, it did come out in the era of, like, you know, PS2 games not truly being able to do open world. I mean, yeah, there was San Andreas and Bully, but Bully was just a single town, and I think loading screens in between those towns maybe, or at least like Half-Life style, like pausing the game to load the next area style loading screens in between areas. I think I haven't actually played. I've never actually played Bully, so I don't fully know. Yeah, what I just said is a complete assumption. I am probably wrong, so take what I said with a grain of salt. That being said, I do think that... What do I think? I do think Insomniac does their open worlds really fun, because they understand that getting the most boring part of an open world game is getting from point A to point B, so they make sure that doing that is as fun as it can possibly be. That's why the way I describe Sunset Overdrive to people, its gameplay is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater if it had guns. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater with guns. That's how I explain Sunset Overdrive to people, right? Because you're grinding on rails, you're wall running, and you're shooting mutants. You know? That's the very base gameplay loop. Right, and then the Spider-Man games. I mean, for God's sake, you're Spider-Man. How can you have a Spider-Man game with an open world and it not be fun to swing throughout New York? Like, how is that even? How do you even attempt to make that not fun? You know? Granted, I haven't played that many I played like Spider-Man 3 and Marvel Spider-Man. That was it. I've never played any other Spider-Man game, so maybe I don't have the greatest frame of reference. With that being said, I just think that Insomniac is genuinely actually, what about Sucker Punch? Like the Infamous games and the Ghost games? How do we feel about those games? Because I really like Infamous. Infamous might be... yeah. I don't know if I would call it my favorite open world. Yeah, is it my favorite open world game? Is it my favorite open world game? Let's go get a jetpack here. Is it my favorite open... Is Infamous my favorite open world game? I don't know. I actually have no clue. Oh, reach 900 meters, damn it. I actually have no clue if Infamous is my favorite open world game. I think Sucker Punch's open worlds are slightly better Ubisoft open worlds, honestly. That's probably how I would describe it. And I kind of hate describing it like that because I love Sucker Punch, genuinely. They make amazing games, but a lot of their open worlds, I don't want to say that they struggle, but it feels like I think Ubisoft makes the worst open worlds. Ubisoft open worlds are terrible. The only reason I like Black Flag's open world is because I get to be a pirate, and I love pirates and all that stuff. I love it. I can't say that. I love pirates so much. Like, that's my favorite aesthetic. Is pirates and, like, you know, wooden ships and all that stuff, right? That being said, Black Flag's open world still kind of fucking sucks. Like, genuinely. Ubisoft is such... They have a formula, and they haven't changed it since, like, genuinely since Black Flag. What was the game after Black Flag? Unity? They haven't changed it since Unity. Genuinely. Am I dead? No, I'm not. Okay, 15 red flashing lights and 32 scientists. Man. That scientist one is so difficult. Especially when you prioritize... Okay, well... That's what I get for trying to complete an objective. Oh, come on. What a joke. Let's switch jetpacks here. I'm gonna let my cat in my room because she is currently meowing. Alright, I am back. I think we're going to switch games actually here. Give me... Where's my cursor? There it is. Let me just throw this up here. Okay. We good. Whoa. What game should we do? It's been a while since we did Port Royale 3. Hi, peeps. Should we do Port Royale 3? I don't know. Want to jump up? Yeah, jump up. My cat's in front of my monitor, right? My second monitor, so I can't really read chat right now. Jump up. There he goes. Okay. Let's do... What could we do? Should we do Sonic Unleashed? It's been a while since we did that. Yeah, sure, let's do some Sonic Unleashed. Just gonna switch up the categories here. It's so funny to me that during the Wii, like when games are being ported to Wii, they had to downgrade them to have them on the console, and then they just decided to slap them on the PS2 as well, because why not? So funny to me. Damn, an hour. My cat constantly tries to get into my computer box, but she's not allowed in there. Because I don't want her destroying the styrofoam in there. Hi, peeps.
Sega.
Hi, peeps. Aww. You're not getting in there. Oh yeah, I also started playing Final Fantasy 15 again. I love Final Fantasy 15. It's not my favorite Final Fantasy game. My favorite Final Fantasy game will always be 5. But, man, Final Fantasy 15 is certainly up there. I am actually so close to getting the Platinum Trophy on... Well, I say I'm so close. I'm not close at all since I had to start a new game because I had to delete my save data. Hi, baby. What's the one day mission we haven't done? Wait a minute. Oh yeah, Act. Okay. Should we try and go for the Act 3 one? No, let's do a night mission. I actually want to try and get XP for... Yeah, what are some of the night missions? Yeah, go to village. I'm surprised there isn't actually a trophy for completing all of the optional missions in the game. Or all of the optional acts in the game. Yeah, what's this one up here? Oh, no. Oh, man. Also, I'm surprised. Okay, maybe it's just because I have decent hardware, but I'm surprised this hasn't gone from in-game to playable. Because it is. I have not experienced. I mean, granted, there is. I guess there is still one level that's pretty unstable. That's decently far into the game, but it's not like it's. I mean, I've beaten literally the first time I beaten this game was on emulator. I've never beaten this game on official hardware before. Man, what in the... Why are some of these stages just mindlessly cobbled together stage assets? Like, or at least it feels like that. Like, what even? What am I looking at? Like, it's just so, like I said, it's like cobbled together stage assets. Like, what am I looking at here? What is happening? No! Oh man, this is gonna be... This is one of those levels, isn't it? I mean, it absolutely is. Like, look at it, just by looking at it. Like, man, what even is supposed to be... Like, who thinks of this? Like, genuinely, this is the kind of stuff I would make if I was bored throwing together random level assets, not actually trying to make a legitimate level for a Sonic game. Come on. Dude, no. Okay, we're gonna just move on here. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Get some XP. Kind of interesting. I know, I feel like, maybe I don't know this for sure, but I could have sworn I remember people saying how Sonic Adventure was like an RPG when it's like, okay, maybe the Chow Garden part, but like, the actual main gameplay was just Sonic in 3D for the most part, outside of the Knuckles and Tails style levels, or I guess Big the Cat, even like the Big the Cat, and like basically just the Sonic and Shadow levels of the Sonic Adventure games were actually like maybe Amy levels. I have played very little of Sonic Adventure 1. Right, like that's I feel like, I don't know. You know, like how a lot of games are like you you kind of just ignore the first game in a series, kind of like, you know, Payday, Payday 2, and Team Fortress and Team Fortress 2. You know, to an extent, at least, I feel like, I don't know, it's super, I don't know how to phrase, maybe, I was about to say that Sonic Adventures always felt like an exception to that one. It's like, it's not really much of a rule to begin with, like literally there's maybe 3 examples, like the 3 examples that I just pulled up is like, you know, compared to the rest of gaming, is not really saying much. You know, to the extent that the second game in a series is the most popular, and it might be the case sometimes. I mean, I know Sims 2 has been getting a resurgence recently, even though I think Sims 3 is where the series peaked. Bit of a hot take, I genuinely think that Sims 3 is where the series peaked. Genuinely. The Sims 4, that game's only saving grace is that it's free. Is that the base game is free. That's its only saving grace. Right, and I bought it when it was, I don't know if I probably still have it. I have a disc copy. Can I, what? There we go. I have a disc copy of Sims 4 on PS4. Right? And it's just not, like, base game, back when you had to buy the game. Right? And here's the thing. I have a disc, I don't know if I still have it, actually. But I have a disc copy of Sims 3 for PC. Right? I really want, part of me really does want to buy The Sims 3 again on Steam, because I remember enjoying it way more than I ever enjoyed Sims 4. Right, and Sims 4 is a relatively fun, it's a lot more of a convenient game to play, right? You don't have to go out of your way to buy groceries and stuff, right? It's, you know, Sims 3 is a lot more realistic of a life simulator game, which I am personally into, but I can understand why other people aren't. I understand that a lot of people treat the Sims games like a digital dollhouse, which is completely valid, of course, and I completely understand. But I always viewed The Sims as a life simulator game, sort of, like single player Second Life almost. So obviously I enjoyed The Sims 3 a lot more. Okay. Huh. You know, I think he wants me to... Does he... I'm gonna ask him on Discord if they know that I'm streaming. I just needed... I had caps lock on. I'm gonna quickly just throw up this just to see what they gave me and see if I can show it on stream, because... What did they just gift me? Wow! Oh my god, I really can't show that on stream. Wow, I'll accept it, but I'm not. Oh my god, Kiwi, what the fuck, dude? I can't show that on stream! What the fuck? Kiwi! You're just... Oh my god, Kiwi, what the fuck, dude? Oh my god. What the hell, Kiwi? I literally can't even open up Steam right now because it's in my library. Oh my god. I can't even open up Steam right now. Not that that's a problem. We're gonna continue with Sonic Unleashed, but god damn it. What? Oh my god. Of all games, how much was that? I'm gonna actually no. Not on stream, in chat. I need to like publicly. I must publicly shame this person. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that. I need to know what the fuck. I just have a few questions. Like, you know, how much did that cost? Why me? Of all people? And sure, I'll play it. I'll play it with you. If you have it. I don't even know if they have it, actually. Do they? Oh god, did they just give me that for the hell of it? I must know. What? Like, they're probably not gonna join chat. I don't think they will. I'd be very surprised if they actually do. But like, oh god, okay, whatever. I'll deal with the egg bots that spawn. What the hell? I'm so glad. I am so glad that I had that asset pulled up, because that is that is a game that I'm straight up going to have to hide in my library, because I can't even have it on stream scrolling through my library. I am, oh my god, oh my god. Here's the thing, I was expecting it to be something like a game I already had. Hello! Hope you're doing well. We're doing Sonic, oh my god, my frame rate is kind of dying on me. We're doing some Sonic Unleashed, and I just had a friend gift me a game that I cannot show on stream. Like, just out of nowhere, they gifted me this game. And I don't even think I can say the name of it on stream, because I just know that, like, a bunch of YouTubers, back when the game first came out, played it and got, like, channel strikes because of it. So I'm not going to say the name of the game, but just know that I was very... Oh, excuse me. I was very lucky to have the foresight to pull up this before going to accept the gift. But, like... Oh my god, Kiwi... Oh my god. Gotta go to school. Yeah, no worries. Gotta head out. Thanks for swinging by. But oh my god. Like, don't get me wrong. I appreciate it. Thanks for the gift. Much appreciated, Kiwi. But very poor timing. And that's not your fault. That's nobody's fault. There's no one's to blame there. That's just... Poor timing is just... That's nobody's fault. But yeah, oh man. That could have been so bad if I didn't throw up that. Or like, I mean, I guess I could have just not gone into that menu to begin with, but I was curious what they gave me. And like, whoa! Whoa, dude. Okay, sure, thanks for the gift, but Man. That's, I really was kind of taken. I was taken aback there for a second, and I immediately opened up Discord. It was like, you know, I'm live, right? Like, you know, I'm streaming, right? I know Steam doesn't say that, and they have like Discord on Do Not Disturb, so I don't expect them to see it through there. But like they realize, like, this is the current situation that I'm in. And I want to make it clear, I'm not like actually mad at them. I'm not mad at anyone. Like, this is not a situation where I would be mad. The only situation where I would be mad is if I checked that gift without throwing up my hiding something asset. Then I would be mad at myself for not throwing that up first, because, you know, I'm very glad that I did, because, you know, it was a game that I certainly can't show on stream ever. In fact, after stream, I'm going to immediately hide it in my library. Status. But, like, it's just so, like, what the hell, dude? Again, I'm not actually, I want to make this clear, I'm not actually bad. It's just such a insane thing to happen mid-stream, you know? Like, what? Oh, man. Anyway, I'm not really sure what I'm doing in Sonic. Like, genuinely, the only thing I have left to do in Sonic Unleashed is max out my stats, but that's very boring, clearly. And I have some other stuff that I need to get done today, so... Oh man, my stupid ear. So, I am going to... I think I'm going to end off stream. So, yeah. Yeah, take